Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, Waving Ant. Today we're diving into the world of one of the most precious treasures from Korea, ginseng. Seedling sparkles. Known as one of the most expensive roots in the world, Korean ginseng isn't just famous for its price, but also for its incredible health benefits and centuries-old cultural significance. But have you ever wondered how this legendary root is grown, carefully harvested, and then transformed inside modern factories into products used around the globe? Stay with us as we explore the meticulous farming process, the delicate harvest, and the advanced factory techniques that turn Korean ginseng into a true global icon. The journey of Korean ginseng starts with carefully selected seeds, harvested only from 6-year-old premium ginseng plants. Seedling. Each seed is handpicked for quality, ensuring the best strength and purity. Once chosen, the seeds are prepared for planting, beginning a long, patient process that will take years to yield the world's most prized root. Before planting, the soil must be carefully prepared. Farmers plow and loosen the land thoroughly, ensuring it's soft and breathable. To protect the young ginseng roots and maintain moisture, a layer of dry straw is mixed into the soil, creating the perfect environment for the delicate seedlings to grow strong and healthy over the coming years. Ginseng requires special care for years under black mesh covers that block most sunlight. The seeds are sown deep into prepared soil, and after nearly 6 years of careful nurturing and protection, the plants mature and the precious ginseng roots are finally ready for harvest. At harvest time, all stems and leaves are removed, leaving only the valuable roots behind. To maximize efficiency, high-tech digging machines are used to gently extract the ginseng from the soil without causing damage. These machines are carefully calibrated to lift the roots intact, ensuring that every piece of ginseng retains its perfect shape and high quality before moving to the next stage. After harvesting, farmers carefully shake off excess soil from the ginseng roots and gather them into large sacks for easy transport. These sacks are then delivered directly to the processing factories where the next phase begins. At the factory, workers first conduct a manual sorting process. Each root is individually inspected to classify them based on size, shape, and quality. Only the best roots are selected for further processing, while damaged or substandard ones are set aside. Following sorting, the ginseng moves into the industrial washing phase. Large-scale washing machines, equipped with powerful jets and rotating brushes, thoroughly clean the ginseng, removing soil, small debris, and surface impurities. After washing, the roots are passed to skilled workers for detailed inspection and trimming. Using sharp knives, workers carefully cut off damaged or spoiled sections by hand, ensuring that each root maintains its natural beauty and quality. This step is crucial because even small imperfections can affect the final value of the ginseng. Once trimming is complete, the clean ginseng is sent through a high-capacity air bubbling sterilization system. In this stage, the roots are immersed in tanks of purified water, where strong streams of air create millions of microbubbles. These bubbles lift away any remaining dirt particles, bacteria, or contaminants clinging to the roots, ensuring the ginseng is completely clean and safe for the next processing steps. Thanks to the combination of careful manual handling and advanced machinery, every piece of Korean ginseng preserves its premium quality, preparing it for the final stages of production. High-quality ginseng roots that pass the rigorous inspection process are sent to the slicing area. Here, industrial cutting machines carefully slice each root into thin, uniform slices, ensuring that each slice has a uniform thickness for even drying. Precision is key as it helps preserve the natural texture and valuable nutrients. After slicing, the ginseng slices are immediately transferred to a large-scale, modern freeze-drying chamber. This advanced freeze-drying process removes moisture under low-temperature, low-pressure conditions, preventing the decomposition of important compounds such as ginsenosides. Unlike traditional hot air drying, freeze drying preserves the ginseng's full nutritional value, natural color, and original flavor. Inside the chamber, the ginseng slices are slowly frozen and then dehydrated over several hours to ensure maximum preservation. Once the drying process is complete, the potato slices will be light, crispy, and can be stored for a long time without the need for preservatives. This meticulous approach ensures that the Korean ginseng retains its world-renowned quality, ready for the next stage of grinding into powder. After the freeze-drying process is complete, workers carefully gather the dried ginseng slices and move them into industrial grinding machines. These machines grind the ginseng into a fine, uniform powder while ensuring that all the valuable nutrients and active ingredients are fully preserved. The freshly ground ginseng powder is then weighed and automatically packed into large sealed bags, maintaining strict hygiene and freshness standards. Each step is closely monitored to guarantee that the quality remains at the highest level. From these carefully prepared batches, the ginseng powder you see in daily health products is created, ready to be mixed with water, tea, or used as a supplement. This is how Korean ginseng, through a long and meticulous process, transforms from precious roots in the soil to the nourishing product trusted by millions around the world. When reaching consumers, ginseng powder is very easy to use. Simply dissolve it in hot water, add ingredients like honey if desired, and you can immediately enjoy a rich, nutritious Korean ginseng drink at home. Besides farm-cultivated ginseng, there is also wild ginseng, which grows naturally in mountain forests without human intervention. This type of ginseng is extremely rare and much more valuable than farm varieties. Wild ginseng is prized for its higher concentration of active compounds and is often considered more potent, making it one of the most expensive and sought-after herbal treasures in the world. Wild ginseng grows deep within remote mountain forests, often in harsh and hard-to-reach environments. Harvesting it requires immense effort, as gatherers must hike long distances, search carefully among dense vegetation, and dig by hand to avoid damaging the delicate roots. This challenging and time-consuming process adds significant value to wild ginseng, making it even more precious and highly respected in the herbal market. Only experienced gatherers, with many years of training and deep familiarity with forest terrain, are capable of harvesting wild ginseng. They must recognize subtle clues hidden within dense forests, navigate dangerous slopes, and dig carefully to avoid damaging the precious roots. Even then, finding wild ginseng is extremely rare. A single successful harvest can take days or even weeks. This difficulty in sourcing, combined with the slow natural growth cycle of wild ginseng, greatly enhances its value. Not only prized for its rarity, wild ginseng is also highly regarded for its superior medicinal properties and is often reserved for special occasions or traditional remedies, symbolizing strength, vitality, and good fortune in Korean culture. When wild ginseng arrives at the factory, it is treated with exceptional care to preserve its high value. First, skilled workers manually sort each root, classifying them by size, weight, and natural form to ensure only the finest specimens move forward. Following sorting, the ginseng is transferred to a gentle washing system specially designed for delicate roots. High-pressure water sprays combined with soft brushing remove any soil, dust, and forest debris without harming the fragile skin of the ginseng. This cleaning process is slow and precise, as wild ginseng is more delicate than farm varieties and easily damaged. After washing, the roots are air-dried in a controlled environment to maintain their integrity before entering the next stages of preservation or traditional processing. Each step is carefully monitored to ensure that the unique quality and natural beauty of wild ginseng are perfectly preserved. After the initial washing and drying process, each wild ginseng root is meticulously cleaned again. Workers use soft brushes to gently scrub every inch of the root by hand, ensuring that any remaining dirt and impurities are completely removed without damaging the delicate skin. This meticulous attention to detail is essential to maintaining the premium quality of ginseng. Once the roots are completely cleaned, they are cut into uniform sizes to facilitate the next stages of processing. The trimmed ginseng is then flash frozen at extremely low temperatures. This flash freezing step helps retain the nutrients, aroma, and natural texture of the wild ginseng before drying. Immediately after freezing, the ginseng is transferred to a high-tech freeze-drying chamber. Here, under vacuum and low-temperature conditions, the moisture is sublimated directly from solid to vapor without passing through the liquid phase. This advanced drying method preserves up to 95% of the ginseng's original nutrients, ensuring maximum health benefits. It also preserves the root's natural color, shape, and delicate flavor, qualities that are highly valued by consumers around the world. Thanks to this meticulous and careful process, wild ginseng reaches the right level of dryness and is ready to move on to the next step. After the freeze-drying process is completed, the precious wild ginseng roots are gently ground into a fine, smooth powder. This powder is then carefully blended with other natural ingredients according to a secret traditional formula, preserved and perfected through generations. The blending is performed manually by skilled workers to ensure that every batch achieves the ideal balance and retains the original potency of the ginseng. Following blending, the mixture is dissolved in purified water, then gently cooked at a precisely controlled moderate temperature. This careful heating process ensures that the valuable active compounds in the ginseng remain stable and are not degraded by excessive heat. Only the most advanced, high-end machinery is used for this critical stage, and every step is closely monitored by experienced technicians to maintain absolute consistency and purity. Once the cooking is complete, the mixture is immediately transferred to a modern, fully automated packaging line. Each serving is filled into individual, sterile packs that preserve the aroma, flavor, and nutrients of the ginseng until it reaches the consumer. The packaging process is done under strict hygiene standards to guarantee the safety and premium quality of every product. When the final product arrives in the hands of the consumer, it is ready to use instantly. Simply open the seal and enjoy. No complicated preparation is required, making it easy for anyone to experience the powerful health benefits of authentic wild ginseng. Through meticulous care at every stage, from harvesting deep in the mountains to processing in cutting-edge facilities, each packet represents the rich tradition, dedication, and natural vitality that Korean wild ginseng has symbolized for centuries. Besides industrially processed and packaged ginseng products, another famous creation from Korea is whole dried ginseng roots. These carefully selected roots are dried using traditional and modern methods to preserve their full shape, rich nutrients, and intense aroma. Whole dried ginseng is highly valued both as a health supplement and a luxury gift. After being harvested from ginseng farms, the roots are transported directly to the processing facility. Here, they are placed onto a conveyor belt where continuous water spray gently washes away soil and debris. Along the belt, trained workers carefully inspect each root, removing any remaining impurities such as damaged tips, small stones, or bits of soil still clinging to the surface. Once cleaned, the ginseng roots are meticulously sorted by size, shape, and condition. This classification process is important because different grades of ginseng are used for different purposes, from premium whole dried roots to slices, powders, or extracts. Only the highest quality roots are selected for whole root drying, as they must maintain their full structure, color, and integrity throughout the long preservation process. After the sorting process is completed, the selected ginseng roots are automatically transferred into giant drying chambers. These large-scale dryers are designed to handle high volumes while maintaining precise temperature and humidity control. Using a fully automated system, the roots are arranged in trays and carefully loaded into the chambers without manual handling to avoid any damage. This step ensures that the ginseng is evenly dried, preserving its natural color, structure, and medicinal properties. After the initial drying in large industrial chambers, the ginseng roots are taken out for further processing. At this stage, workers carefully inspect and sort the partially dried roots once again to ensure they meet quality standards. Then, they enter a second, longer drying phase at a lower temperature, typically between 30 to 40 degrees Celsius for 1 to 2 weeks. This slower drying process reduces the moisture content to 14% or lower, which is essential for long-term preservation and preventing mold or spoilage. For premium-grade ginseng, traditional drying methods are still preferred. Instead of using machines, the roots are laid out in well-ventilated drying rooms where natural airflow gently removes the remaining moisture. This time-honored technique helps preserve the rich aroma, flavor, and medicinal value of each root, enhancing its overall quality. Once the drying process is complete, the ginseng roots move on to the final refinement stage. Each root is carefully trimmed by skilled workers. Small damaged rootlets are removed, while the main body of the ginseng is left intact to preserve its natural, iconic shape. Next comes the grading process. Roots are classified based on several factors, including their color, density, firmness, and especially the concentration of beneficial compounds like saponins, ginsenosides. Higher-grade ginseng with deeper color and higher saponin content is considered more valuable and often reserved for premium packaging. Finally, the roots are packed for preservation. They are sealed in vacuum packs or placed in airtight containers to protect against moisture, oxidation, and sunlight, all of which could degrade the quality of the product. With that, the whole dried ginseng is ready to reach consumers worldwide, retaining its powerful health benefits and traditional value. Have you ever tried Korean ginseng before? Share your experience with us in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating journeys into the world of amazing foods.